Straight to sleep, I got lean. 4G on the coupe. Butter whip. 42 in my cup.
Alright guys, hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 or 6 ways to get better at Murder Mystery 2. So this is the best ways that I have found helpful over the past 1 or 2 years that I've been playing Murder Mystery. So these are the best ways that you can improve and get better at not only murder but just playing the game in general. Just if you implement one of those words in these things into your game, into your gameplay, then you will 100% get better at the game. You just need to practice a lot. That's one of the main things, but other than practice, these are the main things that you can do to get better at Murder Mystery 2. I'm going to try and do this all in one recording, so just don't mind if I mess up a little bit. But the first thing we are going to be looking at is don't worry about guns or knives. So you probably get distracted a lot in the game by guns and knives, the rarity of them, that is. So like opening box, spending coins, collecting loads of coins, like that is fun to do, I agree. And that obviously is one of the points of the game. But if you're looking at improving your skill in the game, don't worry too much about what guns and knives you have. Sometimes you'll see like a level 1000 player in the game, which is the level X, and they'll just have a couple of commons that look cool because they don't really care about the rarity of the guns, and you'll notice that they are usually really good at the game because they've focused all their time and effort into getting better at the game rather than going to trading servers and trading their godlies and their whatever for other stuff. So if you want to trade godlies and stuff, you can go into trading servers. They're pretty easy to find. You just can look up trading server links on YouTube or on the internet. They're pretty easy to find. But if you want to get better at the game, I highly suggest that you go to the right hand of your screen and turn off trade requests, because they will distract you a lot. When you're playing as murderer, you might be trying to throw the knife, you might be trying to get a kill, and then someone will send you a trade request and you will be intrigued to know what they want to give you, because it might be a really good trade. But don't worry about that, because you've probably already messed up that kill looking at that accept button on the side of the screen. So turn that off, and turn off the leaderboard as well, because that's just going to distract you when you're murderer or when you're sheriff or when you're innocent just trying to run away. So just turn that off completely and focus 100% on your gameplay. The next thing we're going to be looking at is set your graphics to the lowest possible, because this will minimize the lag, and sometimes one lag spike can mean the matter between getting killed and getting away, or getting a kill and getting shot. So I know lag is a problem for a lot of people, and I know a lot of people can't help that, but setting graphics to the lowest possible is something that is going to help that even a little bit. If you're on mobile, I'm not sure if you can do this or not, but if you can on mobile, do the same thing. But mostly for PC, make sure you set your graphics to the lowest possible. If you have a PC that can handle high graphics, obviously go for it, because it makes the game look a lot better. But if you can, set the graphics to the lowest possible. And also for PC, make sure you go and download the FPS unlocker for Roblox. It is 100% useful, and it's useful for every game really, because Roblox caps the FPS at your laptop or your PC might be able to handle a higher FPS rate than what the Roblox is letting you be able to see. So the FPS unlocker will be able to unlock those higher frame rates, so that your game will be a lot smoother. So I'll leave the link to that in the description below. It's really easy to download, and it is made by someone who is very trusted in the community. So it's not a virus obviously, and loads of content creators use this. This was originally sourced and basically advertised by Creekcraft, so it's a trustworthy source and it's not a virus, trust me. So make sure, you go download the FPS unlocker and set your graphics to the lowest possible. The next thing we're going to be looking at is when you're a murderer, do not spam jump with the knife, because this actually increases your hitbox. By jumping up and down, it's basically doubling the place that you can get shot at. So this will make it a lot easier for the sheriff, because all they have to do is shoot in the middle and they are guaranteed to kill you unless somehow it lags. But basically, instead of doing this, instead of spam jumping up and down with the knife, move side to side while not jumping basically. So this means it's a lot harder for the sheriff. It looks like it would be easy to shoot at, but it really isn't, because it has the same hitbox as you usually do, but you're moving side to side. And try and face sideways as much as you can, because that minimizes the hitbox that they can aim at, because you're facing sideways and all they can see is your arm. So try and just move around as much as you can, because that'll make it a lot harder for the sheriff to actually shoot you. So instead of spam jumping, move left to right, and that'll make it a lot harder for the sheriff to shoot you. The next thing is to actually rush the sheriff as much as you can. If you know who the sheriff is, then make sure you rush them when they shoot the gun, because if you hear that gunshot, then you know that they have 4 or 5 seconds where they can't actually shoot the gun because it is reloading. So they are basically helpless in that 4 to 5 seconds. So rush them as much as you can and try and kill them before they get that gun reloaded, because as soon as they get that gun reloaded, they can shoot you if they want. So make sure you get to them before they reload the gun. But this is a key opportunity as a murderer to kill them, because they are basically defenseless. They can't do anything about it. And on top of that, rushing the sheriff, do not camp the gun as murderer, because camping the gun actually means that you are going to have less time in the game trying to kill people, and that'll basically lower your experience time, and you won't get that much access to experience in the game. So camping the gun, other than really annoying everyone in the server and getting spammed being called a camper, which sucks, even though I have never done it, I swear, you're not going to get anything out of the game, and you won't win either. So you will get less XP, because basically in order to get the max XP when you're sheriff is to actually kill everyone in the server, and by just sitting inside of the gun and just spamming your mouse, so no one can get anywhere close to the gun. You're not going to kill everyone, obviously, so you won't get the max XP. So you're much better off to actually go and try and kill everybody, because then you'll get much better at the game, because you'll get a much more experience than just sitting there clicking your mouse. So if you want to get better at the game, basically implement all these things into the game as much as you possibly can, and I can guarantee that you will get better. If you found this helpful, make sure to go smash the like button, and if you comment down below if you want me to make a part 2, because I'll be more than happy to, because I know there is much more things than just these here to get better at Murder Mystery 2. It seems like a simple game, but there are a lot of things that you can do to get better other than just experience and practice. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you in another video.